Dear soul, the angels came close today with a message that deeply involves the heart of someone who has been on your mind. There's a powerful truth about to come to light, something that could transform the landscape of your life and the connection you share with this person. The heavens are revealing that this person feels the immense lack of you, an absence that has become a burden too heavy to bear alone. But what you may not know, and what the angels have brought to me with touching clarity, is that this person has not only missed you in silence, they've taken a step further. They've cried out to the heavens. Yes, dear soul, this person begged for a meeting with you. They lifted their heart in a sincere prayer, asking for an opportunity, a sign, a path that could lead them back to you. This heavenly confession is something that goes beyond the words they could tell you. It's a revelation about the depth of the feeling that resides within them, a feeling that distance and time have not been able to diminish, but which, on the contrary, seem to have intensified. The angels show that this person has been struggling with what they feel, perhaps out of fear, pride, or because they still do not understand the indomitable strength of the bond that unites you. But in the quiet of the hours, when the soul speaks louder than the mind, the truth imposes itself. They find themselves faced with a feeling that consumes them, a longing that manifests itself in every corner of their life, in every memory, in every thought. It's not a superficial longing, one of those that come and go. It's something that has settled, that accompanies them, that prevents them from feeling fullness in other areas. The angels describe this feeling as a void that no other presence can fill. They may be surrounded by other people. They may try to distract themselves. They may seek new experiences, but the feeling that something essential is missing persists. And that something essential is you. This person has been reflecting on the past, revisiting moments you shared. Small details that once seemed insignificant now resonate with immense depth. An exchanged glance, a simple conversation, a gesture of affection, all of this comes back to their mind with a vividness that surprises them. The angels indicate that this revisiting of the past is not random. It's a call of the soul, a way for the universe to show them the invaluable worth of what was lived by your side. And in this process of remembrance, the longing deepens, becoming almost unbearable. There is something even more crucial that the angels want you to know. The prayer that this person made was not a casual request. It was an act of surrender, a recognition that they cannot solve this situation alone. It was a sincere appeal for help, a burning desire for your paths to cross again, for there to be an opportunity for redemption, healing, a new beginning. The angels heard this prayer. The heavens recorded this deep desire. And now, the energies are moving to respond to this call. This is the part that the confession to come will make explicit. It's not just chance, it's not just human longing. It's something that they elevated to the spiritual plane, begging for an intervention. Can you feel this energy in the air? A subtle sensation that something is changing, that something important is about to happen. The angels confirm that this perception is real. This person's prayer activated a movement in the ethereal plane, a realignment of circumstances that are converging to create the opportunity they asked for. But for this opportunity to materialize in the best possible way, it's important that you too are aligned with the energy of openness and reception. Your heart, dear soul, has a fundamental role in this scenario that is unfolding. Your own energy, your willingness to embrace whatever comes, will influence how this confession and the possible encounter will manifest in your reality. The angels ask you to trust the process. Trust that a prayer made with sincerity and coming from a deep place in the heart has immense power. This person, in surrendering and asking for this encounter, has recognized the importance of your presence in their life on a level they may have never done before. They are not just thinking about you, they are actively seeking a reconnection through spiritual means. This shows a degree of recognition and appreciation that goes far beyond simple longing. It is their soul crying out for yours, and this cry has been heard. Now the question arises, how will this prayer be answered? In what way will this encounter, pleaded to the heavens, become reality? The angels indicate that the universe has its own ways of orchestrating events. It could be unexpected coincidences, casual encounters that seem like destiny, or a sudden courage that drives this person to act. The important thing is that the request has been made, and the response is on its way. This confession that will change everything will not only be about what they feel now, but about what they felt in a moment of vulnerability and hope. when they turned to what they consider a higher power and asked for you. This revelation brings a new perspective to the situation. It's not just about waiting to see if this person will take action. It's about knowing that an action has already been taken on the spiritual plane, and that the physical plane is now adjusting to reflect this truth. This person is not just thinking about looking for you. They are moving towards you, driven by a force greater than themselves, which they invoked through their prayer. Prepare your heart, dear soul, to receive the answer to a call that was not yours, but which the universe has heard and is answering. This confession will be the echo of that prayer, the materialization of a deep desire that they entrusted to the heavens. Before continuing the message, write this mantra in the comments. My heart is open to give and receive genuine love. Now, continuing the message. The energy of this prayer now resonates in the universe and creates an invisible bridge between you. Dear soul, this confession that is to come carries a weight that you may not yet fully understand. The angels are clarifying that the prayer this person raised to the heavens was not a mere passing wish, but a cry of the soul, a sincere surrender before the immensity of the feeling they harbor for you and the difficulty they found in moving forward without your presence. They felt powerless in your absence, and in their moment of greatest vulnerability, they sought help where they felt they could find it, in what they believed to be a higher power, explicitly asking for an encounter, for a chance, for a sign that could retie the connection that distance seemed to undo. The angels reveal that this prayer was heard and recorded. The universe, attentive to the pure and sincere desires of the human heart, began to move its gears to answer this request. Do not think that this person pleaded to God for an encounter with you casually. It was a moment of deep introspection, of recognition of your worth and the gap you left. They realized that their own efforts to overcome the separation or find happiness elsewhere were insufficient, and that true peace or completeness regarding this connection seemed to be linked to your presence, or at least to the resolution of your story. There is immense beauty and depth in this act of faith that the angels highlight. In pleading for an encounter, this person not only expressed their desire, but also demonstrated a recognition of the force that transcends human will, a humility in admitting that they needed help to cross your path again. This changes the whole dynamic. It's no longer just about whether she has the courage to reach out to you. It's about knowing that the universe is actively working to create this opportunity, driven by her prayer. You may have wondered, dear soul, why certain coincidences have been happening lately. Why does this person's name come up in unexpected conversations? Why do you see her in places you didn't expect? Or why do certain songs play at opportune moments, bringing memories to the surface? The angels indicate that many of these events are not mere coincidence. They are the first signs, the delicate brushstrokes of the universe beginning to orchestrate the scenario for her prayer to be answered. And they are not signs just for her. They are signs for you too, preparing your heart and mind for what is to come. This person, in turn, is also receiving these signs intensely. The angels show that she is in a state of growing restlessness. She feels this energy of approaching, even without fully understanding its origin. It's a feeling that prevents her from relaxing, that keeps her in a state of anticipation, as if she knows deep down in her soul that something important is about to happen, something related to you. This intuition is the echo of your own prayer being answered. The angels want you to be aware of the transforming power of this prayer. By asking for a meeting with you, this person has opened a spiritual door that was perhaps closed by fear or pride. She has allowed a greater energy to intervene in the situation. And now, this energy is working to align the circumstances, to remove invisible obstacles that might have been preventing the reunion. This does not mean that all challenges will magically disappear, but that the path for a reunion to happen is being facilitated. There is something very important you need to know, dear soul. This person not only begged for a meeting, but also confessed in her prayer how important you are to her, the emptiness she feels, the regret for not having valued the connection as she should have. This confession, made directly to what she considers to be the higher power, is a pure and unfiltered truth. And it is this truth that the angels bring to you today, so that you understand the real dimension of this person's feelings. This is not a passing longing, not a light curiosity. It is a feeling that led her to beg the heavens for you. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, 777. To claim the spiritual clarity that the angels are sending to your life. If this message touched your heart, and you feel that this channel brings light to your life, a cheers mate would be a wonderful support to continue sharing these inspiring messages with other people who seek comfort and hope. Now continuing the message. This person's prayer is a link that strengthens the invisible connection that already exists between you. Dear soul, the depth of the confession that is about to come echoes the intensity of the prayer that this person raised to the heavens. The angels make it clear that the act of begging for a meeting with you was not a momentary impulse, but the apex of a long period of reflection and recognition of your invaluable worth. She realized in a very painful and clear way that your absence created a void that no other person or situation could fill. And this realization led her to seek help in a force that she considers greater than her own. The angels show that at the moment, this person knelt in her heart, metaphorically or perhaps even physically. She not only asked for a reunion, she bared her soul, silently confessing the immense longing, the regret for past mistakes, the recognition of how much you brought light and meaning to her life. It was a pure confession delivered to the universe, an admission that life without you seems incomplete. That's the truth behind the confession she'll make directly to you, a truth already declared in the spiritual realm, now seeking manifestation in the earthly plane. This person has been watching you from afar, dear soul. The angels indicate that she looks for signs of your life, your well-being, your happiness. She wonders if you've moved on, if you've found peace, if you still hold any memories of the time you spent together. And every hint that you're well, that you're thriving even from a distance, stirs in her a complex mix of feelings. Joy at seeing your light, but also a tightness in her heart at the possibility of having lost her chance. This observation, this constant restlessness, is another manifestation of the power of the prayer she made. The universe, upon hearing the request for a meeting, began working behind the scenes. The angels are aligning energies, moving pieces on the chessboard of life, creating circumstances for this reunion to happen. This can occur in unexpected and surprising ways. Perhaps a mutual friend will appear to deliver a message, perhaps a situation will force a casual encounter, or perhaps this person will feel an overwhelming courage that drives her to seek you out directly. The important thing is that the path is being prepared. The angels ask that you pay attention to the signs around you. Small synchronicities, sudden thoughts about this person, songs that seem to speak to you about the situation, or even unexpected encounters with things that remind you of her. These are gentle reminders that the energies are in motion and that the answer to her prayer is approaching. You are not alone in this process. The angels are coordinating everything, honoring the request that was made with such sincerity. There is something even deeper that the angels want you to understand. This person's prayer was not just for a physical encounter. It was for an opportunity for healing, for resolution, for breaking down the barriers that separate you. She begged for a moment of truth, where she could express what she truly feels and seek a way to rekindle the connection, if it is for the highest good of both. This is the essence of the confession that will change everything. It will not just be a conversation, but the opening of a channel for truth and the possibility of healing. The angels say that this person feels a growing urgency to get closer. The waiting is becoming unbearable. The uncertainty consumes her. She needs an answer, a sign, an opportunity. And the universe, in its wisdom, is orchestrating the perfect moment for this confession to happen. A moment when both of you are more receptive to the truth and the possibility of a new path. Before continuing the message, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe. This helps us continue creating meaningful content for you. Now, continuing the message. Subscribing is an act of opening yourself to receive the messages of light that the angels send. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Write in the comments, "I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 7 and I am blessed." I send love and protection to the person I really like and love very much. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a cheers and help spread this message of light to other people who need it. The number 7 symbolizes spirituality, intuition, and the luck that accompanies those who trust in higher guidance. Dear soul, the weight this person carries has become unbearable because it is proof that the prayer she made was heard and is moving powerful energies. The angels reveal that the longing she feels is no longer just an emotion. It is the engine that drives her towards you. She begged for a reunion, and now the universe is setting the stage for it to happen, pushing her to face her fears and take the necessary step for her prayer to be fully answered. The angels show that this person has been living in a state of intense inner conflict. One part of her desperately longs to seek you out, to confess everything she feels, to explain the inexplicable, but another part still clings to fear, the dread of rejection, the uncertainty of how you'll react. However, the angels assure that the energy of the prayer she made is gradually overcoming this resistance. The strength of her desire for a reunion, channeled through her prayer to what she considers a higher power, is greater than the fear that holds her back. There's a silent transformation happening within this person. The angels indicate that she's realizing she can no longer run from this feeling. Each day that passes without you only reinforces her conviction that your presence is essential to her happiness and inner peace. This realization is painful, but necessary. It's the universe responding to her prayer, showing her in every possible way that the path to resolution and happiness regarding this connection inevitably leads to you. Can you feel this change in the air? A sense that the wait is nearly over, that something big is about to happen. The angels confirm that this intuition is real. The confession that will change everything is no longer a distant possibility. It's an event being orchestrated by the heavens in response to this person's sincere prayer. She will be driven to approach you, to speak, to bare her heart, and this initiative will come from a place of vulnerability and courage, fueled by the faith she placed in her plea. The angels ask that, while the moment of confession hasn't arrived, you prepare yourself internally. This means cultivating peace in your own heart, regardless of the outcome. It means releasing any grudges or resentments that may be weighing on your soul, because for this possible reunion to happen in an energy of healing and truth, your own vibration needs to be aligned with forgiveness and compassion, both for this person and for yourself. Before we continue, the angels ask you to do a release exercise. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, that you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them. Send love and say, "I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. Now, continuing the message, the practice of forgiveness opens space for new energies to enter your life. This person is approaching a tipping point. The angels show that the internal pressure to act, combined with the signs the universe keeps sending, is becoming irresistible. She can no longer ignore the call of her soul, a call she herself activated through her powerful prayer. Prepare yourself, dear soul, for the confession begged from the heavens is on its way, and it has the power to rewrite your story if it is for the highest good. Dear soul, the angels insist that the confession to come is the direct result of the sincere prayer this person made, begging for a reunion with you. The energy of this prayer was so powerful that it set a movement in the spiritual plane, and now this energy is manifesting in the earthly plane, driving this person to act. She can no longer fight against the force of this feeling and the call she herself initiated. The angels show that this person has been going through moments of intense reflection and regret. She revisits the past, the mistakes made, the words left unspoken, the lost opportunities. And this revisiting isn't just nostalgia, it's a process of learning and growth. She's understanding just how much you mean to her, the impact your absence has had on her life, and how genuine the love you shared was. This deep understanding is one of the fruits of the prayer she made, a clarity that perhaps could only be achieved through a humble plea to what she considers a higher power. There's a growing urgency in this person's heart. The angels indicate that her patience is wearing thin. The uncertainty about the future of your connection consumes her, and the need to know if there's still a chance is becoming stronger than any fear. She needs answers, and she knows the only way to get them is by approaching you and confessing what she feels. This won't be just any confession. It will be the expression of a feeling that led her to bow in prayer, asking for your presence again. Can you feel this energy around you, dear soul? A sense of anticipation that something important is aligning. The angels confirm that the universe is working in your favor, orchestrating the details so that this confession happens at the right time, in a way that can bring clarity and healing to both of you. This person is being guided by an invisible force, the same force she invoked with her prayer. The angels ask that you prepare for this moment, not with anxiety or excessive expectation, but with an open and peaceful heart. Regardless of the outcome this confession brings, the fact that it is happening is a powerful response to a spiritual call. It is proof that your feelings and your presence are so significant to this person that they led her to beg the heavens for you. This acknowledgement in itself is already a validation of the strength of the bond that unites you. There is something very important that the angels want you to understand. The confession that is coming will not be just about, "I miss you." It will be about, "I beg to find you again because I realized I can't live without you." This is the depth of the truth that will be revealed. It is the admission that you are not just a memory, but a necessity for her soul, a presence for which she pleaded to what she considers a higher power. The angels show that this person is gradually overcoming the internal obstacles that prevented her from acting. The fear of rejection, pride, insecurity, all of this is being challenged by the overwhelming force of longing and the impulse of the energy she herself activated with her prayer. She is realizing that the risk of trying is less than the regret of not doing so. Before we continue this message, if you haven't left your comment yet, right now, I trust in the perfect plan of the universe. This act strengthens the energy of the connection that the angels are bringing to you. Now, continuing the message, your trust aligns you with the energy that is orchestrating this reunion. This confession, driven by a deep prayer, has the potential to change everything. Prepare your heart, dear soul, to hear a truth that comes directly from this person's soul, a truth that she entrusted to the heavens before she even had the courage to say it to you. The moment is approaching, and it will bring with it the answer to a call that echoes in the spiritual plane. Dear soul, the confession that is approaching is not just about feelings. It is about the manifestation of a sincere prayer, a request made by this person to what she considers a higher power for your paths to cross again. The angels reveal that the energy of this prayer is so strong that it is driving this person to overcome her fears and seek you with a determination that perhaps she herself did not expect. The angels show that the weight of your absence has led her to a point of surrender. She realized that her own efforts and strategies to move forward weren't enough, and that the true resolution or the possibility of a future with you depended on something greater. It was in this moment of humility that she lifted her prayer, begging for a chance, for a meeting, for a sign, and that prayer was heard. Now the universe is responding to that call, and the answer will manifest through this person's confession. The angels indicate that she can no longer contain what she feels, nor ignore the signs around her, all pointing to you. This inner restlessness, this growing need to get closer, is the energy of your own prayer returning to drive her to act. Can you feel that the energy around you is intensifying? A sense that the situation is about to reach a climax? The angels confirm that the moment is being prepared. The confession that will change everything is not an empty promise. It is an event being woven into the fabric of reality, driven by faith and the deep desire that this person expressed in her prayer. The angels ask you to be receptive to this energy. Keep your heart open, but also guarded by your inner wisdom. Regardless of how you choose to respond, the act of this person approaching you with a sincere confession, motivated by a prayer, is a validation of the bond you share. It is proof that you have marked her life in an indelible way, to the point of leading her to seek help in the spiritual realm to find her way back to you. There is something essential that the angels want you to understand now. This person is not coming to you with games or manipulations. She is coming because the universe is pressing her to honor the prayer she made. She is coming because the weight of longing and the recognition of your worth have become unbearable. She is coming because deep down, she knows that her happiness and completeness are linked to your presence, or at least to the healing of the distance that has been created. The angels show that this person is gathering all her courage for this moment. She knows it won't be easy, that there will be vulnerability, and the possibility that things won't turn out as she imagined. But the strength of your prayer and the energy of the universe are driving her, showing that the risk of not trying is much greater. Before we continue, share this video with two dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's together build a chain of love and mutual support. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is always with you, guiding your steps. Now continuing the message, sharing the light multiplies its strength. This confession, driven by a deep prayer, is on its way, dear soul. It will bring with it truth, vulnerability, and the possibility of a new beginning. Be prepared to receive the answer to a call that echoes from her heart to the universe, and from the universe back to both of you. The moment is approaching. Dear soul, the intensity of the confession that is about to happen is a direct reflection of the depth of the prayer that this person made, begging for a reunion with you. The angels reveal that this person not only missed you, she felt a void so great that it led her to seek help from a higher power, asking for an opportunity to rekindle this connection that has become so important to her life. The angels show that in this moment of vulnerability and sincerity, she hid nothing from what she considers to be the higher power. She confessed her deepest feelings, the regret for past mistakes, the recognition of your worth, and the immense longing that consumes her. This spiritual confession activated a movement in the universe, and now this energy is converging to manifest the physical confession, the one she will make directly to you. Can you feel that growing energy around you, dear soul? A sense that the air is charged with anticipation? The angels confirm that the moment is approaching rapidly. This person's prayer is being answered, and the response will come through your voice, your vulnerability, your courage to face the truth. This person is in a state of near surrender. The angels indicate that they have fought against these feelings for a long time, trying to move forward, trying to convince themselves that distance would heal everything. But the strength of the bond that unites you, combined with the energy activated by your own prayer, has made this escape impossible. They have realized that the peace and happiness they seek are intrinsically linked to you, and that ignoring this truth would be to continue living in incompleteness. There is something crucial that the angels want you to know. This confession will not be just an "I miss you." It will be the expression of a deep internal process, a recognition of your worth that has led them to bow in prayer. It will be the manifestation of a desire that they entrusted to the heavens before they even had the courage to confide in you. This is the strength of this confession. It comes from a place of faith, hope, and a deep recognition of your place in their life. The angels ask that you be prepared for the vulnerability that this confession will bring. They will come with an open heart, perhaps with fear, but with a sincerity that you have never seen before. Be ready to listen not only to the words but the energy behind them, the energy of a prayer answered. Before we continue this message, write in the comments, "The universe supports me in everything that is for my highest good." This act of faith strengthens your connection with the energy that is working in your favor. Now continuing the message, your faith is a light that guides the way. This person is on the verge of a decision that will change everything. The confession driven by your prayer is on its way, and it has the power to rewrite the future for both of you. Keep your heart open and confident, dear soul, for the response to a heavenly call is about to manifest in your reality. Dear soul, the moment when the confession implored by this person to the heavens will manifest is closer than you imagine. The angels reveal that the energy of this prayer has reached its peak, creating an irresistible force that propels this person in your direction. They can no longer delay this conversation, this revelation, this surrender. The angels show that this person has gone through an intense internal process. By pleading for a meeting with you, they have opened their heart in a way they may never have done before, admitting their vulnerability, their regret, and the depth of feeling they hold for you. This spiritual confession has purified the energy that surrounded them, removing layers of fear and pride that prevented them from acting. Now, the purified and strengthened energy from your prayer is returning to them, giving them the necessary courage to face whatever comes. The angels indicate that they feel an urgency they cannot control, an overwhelming need to seek you out, to talk, to let out everything that has been kept inside for so long. This feeling is the direct response to your prayer. Can you feel this acceleration in time, dear soul? A sense that events are moving rapidly towards a turning point. The angels confirm that the energy is converging towards the moment of confession, a moment that has the power to change the trajectory of your story. This person is not coming to you by chance or on a whim. They are coming because they pleaded for it. They are coming because the universe heard their call and is orchestrating the circumstances for it to be answered. They are coming because, deep down, they know that your presence is essential for their peace and happiness. There's something crucial that the angels want you to understand about the nature of this confession. It won't just be about feelings. It'll be about the vulnerability, humility, and hope that drove her to seek help from a higher power. It'll be proof that the feeling for you is so deep that it led her to an act of faith, a direct appeal to what she considers a superior power, so that your paths would cross again. The angels ask that you prepare your heart to welcome this truth. Receive it with compassion and wisdom. Regardless of which path you choose to follow afterwards, the act of this person coming to you with a prayer-driven confession is a sign of deep recognition of your worth and the power of the connection you share. Before we continue with this message, write in the comments, "I am guided by light and truth." This act strengthens your connection with the energy that is bringing clarity to your life. Now, continuing the message, your acceptance of the truth sets you free. This person is about to take the step that will change everything. The prayer-driven confession is on its way, bringing with it the possibility of healing, resolution, and a new beginning. Trust in the universe's timing and the strength of your own heart, dear soul. Dear soul, we've reached a crucial point in this message from the angels. The confession that this person will make, which has the potential to transform everything, is the answer to the most sincere prayer she sent to the heavens, begging for a meeting with you. The angels revealed that this prayer was not only heard, but actively answered. And now the universe is finalizing the preparations for this truth to manifest in your reality. The angels show that this person feels that the weight has become unbearable. The weight of your absence and the strength of her prayer combined have created an internal pressure that drives her inexorably in your direction. She can no longer fight this overwhelming feeling or the signs that the universe keeps sending. The moment of truth is approaching. There's something very important that the angels want you to understand about the nature of this final confession. It will come from a place of surrender. This person has surrendered to the strength of the feeling she nurtures for you and to the conviction that your presence is essential to her life. She has surrendered to the wisdom of the universe, which answered her prayer. And now she is prepared to surrender to the truth, speaking openly about what she feels and about the request she made to the heavens. Can you feel this energy of conclusion and new beginning around you, dear soul? A feeling that one cycle is closing and another is about to begin. The angels confirm that this perception is accurate. This person's confession is not just an isolated event, it's the turning point that her prayer begged for, the moment when spiritual energy meets material reality. The angels ask that you prepare your heart to receive this confession with compassion and clarity. Listen with your soul, not just with your ears. Notice the vulnerability and sincerity that come with the words and the energy of the prayer that drove them. Regardless of which path you choose from here, this moment is a powerful validation of the love and connection you share, to the point of leading this person to seek heavenly help for you. There's something essential that the angels highlight at this final moment. The confession that is on its way is an invitation for healing, for resolution, for a possible new beginning. How you respond to this invitation is your choice, your decision. But know that behind her words will be the energy of a sincere prayer, of a heart that begged for a meeting with you. The angels show that this person is ready to be vulnerable, to confess the depth of what she feels, and the leap of faith she took in begging for this reunion. She's coming with the hope that there's space for her in your life again, but also with the acceptance that the answer might not be what she expects. Before we wrap up this message, if it touched your heart and resonated with your truth, write in the comments, "I accept what is rightfully mine and trust in perfect timing." This act opens the doors for the universe's energy to work in your favor and for you to receive the blessings meant for you. Now, continuing the message, your acceptance is the key. Dear soul, the confession driven by a deep prayer is on its way. It will bring clarity, vulnerability, and the opportunity to redefine the future. Be prepared to receive this truth and to make the decision that resonates with your soul. The universe, the angels, and this person's heart have aligned for this moment. Dear soul, the energy of today's angelic messages culminates at this point. The certainty that the confession about to arrive is not just any event, but the direct result of a deep and sincere prayer that this person sent to the heavens, pleading for a meeting with you. The angels confirm that the universe has heard this cry and is now orchestrating the final details for this truth to manifest in your reality. The angels show that this person has reached a point of no return. The weight of your absence has become unbearable, and the strength of their prayer has driven them to overcome their fears and seek the truth. They can no longer live in uncertainty or fight against the overwhelming feeling they have for you. The time to act has come, and they are ready to take the step that will change everything. There is something crucial that the angels want you to understand at this final moment. The confession that is on its way is the materialization of a wish that they entrusted to a higher power. It is proof of how important you are to them, to the point of leading them to seek spiritual help to rekindle the connection. This is not a superficial confession. It is the expression of a feeling that led them to kneel in prayer. Can you feel the vibrant energy around you, dear soul? The feeling that the universe is conspiring in your favor, aligning circumstances and moving people. The angels confirm that this perception is real. This person's prayer has activated a powerful movement, and now this movement is reaching its peak, bringing the confession that has the potential to transform your life. The angels ask that you keep your heart open, but also centered in your own truth. Receive this confession with compassion for their vulnerability and with clarity about what you want for your own path. Regardless of your response, the act of them coming to you motivated by a sincere prayer is a testament to the power of love and the connection you share. This person is coming with the hope that there is space for them in your life, but also with the acceptance that the final decision is yours. They are bringing with them not just words, but the energy of an answered prayer, the vulnerability of a heart that pleaded for a reunion. Before we wrap up this message, write in the comments, "The light of truth guides me." This act seals your connection with the revealing energy that the angels have brought today. Now, continuing the message, allow the truth to illuminate your path. Dear soul, the confession driven by their prayer is on its way. It brings with it the promise of clarity and the opportunity for a new beginning. Be ready to receive this truth and to follow the path that resonates with your soul, guided by the wisdom of the angels and the strength of your own heart. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "What is true always finds its way." Share your experiences in the comments. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.